three-time All-Pro Seattle Seahawks linebacker Bobby Wagner chops it up with me now on the 6. So, Bobby, you guys have allowed, I believe, 35 points over this three-game winning streak since giving up 33 to the Titans. So what would you attribute the turnaround?
I think we just focused a little bit more, man. I feel like, we had a lot of plays not go our way, and a lot of it was just lack of execution. And we felt like as soon as we got the execution correctly and started just focusing on the little things, we were straight. And I think you kind of see that throughout the last couple games. Before
we talk about this next challenge with Deshaun Watson and the Texans, let's go back to this Giants game. And another week, another sideline, quote-unquote, incident with the Seahawks. Now, Pete Carroll acknowledges that you guys are an emotional team. We've seen this happen before. This time it was Doug Baldwin shoving aside Tom Cable. Are you guys as a team just numb to those types of outbursts at this point? Is this just normal course of doing business for you guys?
I think we're a passionate group, man. I didn't even know it happened until after the game. But, I think we're a passionate group, man. I feel like everybody wants to be great, and we pushing each other to be great. And I think, sometimes, we kind of, borderline kind of tiptoe around that. But I feel like everybody has a respect throughout the whole organization and understand what we're trying to get done. And that's just passion that people see on the sideline, man. Every time we have something like that, we grow from it. So, we're just going to keep growing.
And Doug Baldwin has taken responsibility and apologized for shoving aside Tom Cable. I guess what I'm wondering is, we make a big deal about it when we see it. What goes on behind the scenes when the cameras aren't rolling? How much do you guys get into it in practice, in the locker room, in terms of just family squabbles?
I think we just pushing each other. I think that's really all it is. Everybody, we have such a great relationship throughout the room that it's like, I know what you're trying to be, and you know what I'm trying to be. I know where you're trying to get to as a player, as a person. And, you need people around you that's going to push. And I feel like that's kind of what y'all see. Y'all see each other push. Like, we brothers fight all the time, and it's all good. We always come back. We kind of square it up, and it's all good. So it's not nothing to us. It happens.
All right, let's get to Deshaun Watson in this matchup with the Texans this week. Certainly no disrespect to either guy, but you have a quarterback in Russell Wilson who's a dual-threat quarterback. You practice against him. You've seen him up close. Is it fair to compare what you see on film from Deshaun Watson to what Russell Wilson has done over the years in terms of style?
Styles, they have similar styles, but I don't think it's fair to compare because, Russell's been doing it for a long time. And, he's been proven. He's kind of, done this. Deshaun still, he's new to this. He's got to prove himself. He got to do it for a long period of time. But obviously, you like what you see on film. He's getting out, making plays. And, ever since he took over for the team, he's been, helping them succeed. So you got to give the hats off to that. But, as far as comparing him to Russell, yeah, I'll just hold on from that.
That's co-captain of the Seattle Seahawks defense and three-time All-Pro, two-time first-team All-Pro, Bobby Wagner. We appreciate it, man. Good luck the rest of the way.
Appreciate y'all having me on, man. I love watching y'all show. Y'all some of the favorite people in the world, so I appreciate y'all having me on.
Thank you, Bobby.